Today, we're pulling back the curtain on therapy. We're going to break down the structure and the skills that can turn a simple conversation into something truly life-changing. Let's get into it. So have you ever wondered what actually happens behind that closed door? For a lot of people, therapy can seem kind of mysterious, maybe even a little intimidating. But here's the thing, it's not magic. It's a really structured and skillful process that's designed to help you see your own world a little more clearly. So, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to look at the art of the start, then walk through the 3 main stages, exploring the map, the deeper dive, and finding the path, and we'll wrap it all up with what makes a skillful goodbye. All right, let's start at the beginning with the art of the start. Now, these first few moments are so much more than just a hello. They are literally the foundation for everything that's about to happen. It's amazing how much is going on here all at once. The counselor is building rapport, that sense of trust and comfort. They're also contracting, which is just a clear way of talking about things like confidentiality and fees so everyone's on the same page, all while making sure the room feels safe and getting a sense of where you're at. It's a really delicate and deliberate dance. And believe me, the stakes for getting this right, they're huge. A good start makes you feel safe and confident in the process. But a poor one, well, you can see it right here. It can leave you feeling nervous, vulnerable, and maybe even like you don't want to come back. Literally, everything hinges on getting these first few moments right. Okay, so once that foundation is solid, the session flows through these 3 core stages. Think of it like you're mapping a journey. First, you explore the landscape to figure out where you are. Next, you start looking at that map from some new angles. And then finally, you chart a course for where you want to go. And that brings us right to stage 1, exploring the map. The big goal here is just to deepen that trust and create a space where you feel safe enough to really start unpacking the issues you came in with. The absolute bedrock skill in this stage is active listening. And let's be clear, this is so much more than just hearing words. It means the counselor is giving you their full, undivided attention. Every little nod, every or tell me more is a signal that's basically saying, I'm right here with you, you're being heard. And building right on top of that, you've got paraphrasing and summarizing. Paraphrasing is like holding up a mirror to what you just said. Summarizing is like zooming out to see the bigger picture of the conversation. But here's the real magic ingredient, the checkout. The counselor asks, did I get that right? That one little question makes sure you both are on the same page, and it makes you feel deeply understood. So now, we move into the heart of the session, stage 2, the deeper dive. Now that there's trust and some clarity, the work starts to shift. This is where the counselor can help you see things in a new light, often by gently challenging some of those old stuck patterns. Okay, so here's a really powerful and pretty advanced skill called immediacy. It's basically when the counselor hits a pause button on the story you're telling and instead talks about what's happening in the room, right then and there. Like if they notice you apologize a lot, they might gently point it out and wonder with you if that's a pattern in your life outside the room too. It's a fascinating and really effective technique. This all connects to an idea called additive empathy. It's not just about saying, I get it. It's about adding something new, a fresh perspective. Decades ago, researcher Art Turok put it perfectly when he said, the counselor challenges a client to see their problems from a broader view. This is so often where those big aha moments come from. But sometimes the most profound skill a counselor can use isn't a technique at all. It's silence. A great therapist knows when to just stop talking, to give you the space to think, to feel, to find your own words. It's in that quiet, uninterrupted space that some of the deepest work really happens. And all of that deep work naturally leads us here to stage 3, finding the path. This is where we pivot. All the exploration, all the insights, now we start channeling that into a concrete plan. The focus shifts from understanding the past to actively building the future. And the key word here is collaborative. This is not the counselor telling you what to do. Nope, it's about the 2 of you working together to set realistic goals, solve problems, and even turn challenges into chances to learn. It's all about empowering you to build your very own toolkit for change. And you can totally hear that empowerment in the kinds of questions that get asked. They become a really forward-looking. What are the ways forward? See, that's plural. It opens up possibilities. And what will you do first and by when? Well, that takes a big, scary goal and makes it manageable by just focusing on that one first step. And that brings us full circle. We started with the art of the start, and now we're at the skillful goodbye. And just like the beginning, how you end a session is absolutely critically important. It's not just about the clock running out, it's a therapeutic tool all on its own. I mean, just look at the difference here. A poor, abrupt ending can make you feel cut off or dismissed, and it can undermine all that trust you just built. But a good ending? That provides closure. It models healthy boundaries. And maybe most importantly, it supports your autonomy, reinforcing the idea that you have the strength to take this work with you out into the world. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. The hour in that room, that's just the practice field. The real work, the real change, that happens out there. So I'll leave you with this thought to carry with you. When it comes to your own growth, what's your first step?